Hi, Kendal Hackett here with the Edie Waters team, and I have Steve here again with me.
Hey, I'm Steve Summers with UMB, and excited to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk a little bit about how we are getting more offers accepted. There's tons of anxiety going around with multiple offers going into one home. We've got so many showings, and we're just trying to figure out how to compete and how to win the deals. So I've got Steve here to talk a little bit more about how him and his team at UMB can help us win a little bit more. We go into the difference between the pre-qualification versus the pre-approval. We'll talk a little bit about interest rates and where he sees that going. So I will let him take it.
Well, absolutely, and thank you so much for having me, and thanks for giving me the opportunity. So what we have done with our team is that we have tried to read the tea leaves and try to figure out exactly what we can do to win deals. And what we have done is on a lot of these programs, pretty much 99.9% of all the programs that we have, we get all the financials up front. So we're getting your tax returns, your W-2s, your pay stubs. We're telling your story. We're getting everything. We're sending that to underwriting. And you don't even have a home picked out yet, right? So we're trying to figure out exactly the client's buying power and make that specific to where they're going to have an advantage in this market above everybody else. So we get that through underwriting. It comes back. We offer the pre-approval. So they're pre-approved based on their income and their power, and then we take that aspect of it and we go from there. Now we can write letters, we can tell the story of you, and I think that's going to separate you from 30 offers that you're going to get, that all the borrower needs to do is find a home and they're clear to close. We have it all done, and I think that buttons it up very tight. Plus we're a local bank, we've been around for 100 years, and that helps too. So
yeah, so he raised a good point though. If we've got 30 offers on the same house, maybe we have 2 or 3 or more than that, their exact same offer, whether it be 30,000 over or 5,000 over, the listing agent and the sellers are going to look at, was the buyer pre-qualified or were they all the way through underwriting and pre-approved? That's 2 totally different things. So that's one important aspect that listing agents and sellers do look for.
Yeah, that's a great point, because if you have 30 and you've got 30 pre-approvals, it might be tough, but you're not. You're only going to have probably one of those, and that's going to be ours, because we're going to do the due diligence. We're going to take the time to tell your story and win the deals.
Yeah. So, and right now we're hearing about interest rates starting to go up a little bit more. So we've got buyers that are starting to get a little bit leery, maybe thinking about holding off a little bit, maybe waiting for a year to see what interest rates do. So how do you see the interest rates changing?
Yeah, I think that the Fed raised the interest rates in a record form yesterday, so that's going to pretty much stabilize the environment right now. So we have seen an uptick, and that's fine. Historically, they're still low. I mean, they're still in the 5s, which is incredible still, if you look at it that way. I mean, credit cards are 28%, you get 5% on, and you amortize it for a long time. It's not that bad. But I think the exciting thing for us with one of our programs that we have for the first-time home buyers is we're not obligated to go through the secondary market to get you rates. We have our own in-house funding that's actually a point lower than what the market is. So you can be a first-time home buyer, do a loan for 100% and actually take advantage of a point lower than what the current market is. Sometimes, I mean, it just depends. But that's what we're doing with no mortgage insurance, and I think that's incredible.
So are you guys able to lock in the rates? I know some can lock it 30 days and further.
Right, we lock all our loans in for 60 days.
Nice.
And we're working on an extended lock program too for first-time home buyers, but we do lock it in for 60 days, and those don't change, and there's no obligation to the borrower. We don't charge any extension fees to do that, but it is a 60-day lock.
Great. Okay, so if you guys have any other questions about the interest rates, about how we can get your offers out there to look the best that they are getting, just reach out to me, or you can reach out to Steve, or we'll just get you in contact. Thanks so much.
Thanks. And you can always go to my website, steveasummers.com, to fill out the application.